We chose Connect for many reasons, for the project-based learning, the hands-on curriculum, the focus on social and emotional learning, and also, very importantly, the community.
What I like about Connect is they have an individualized way of teaching kids. They have a one-on-one relationship with each kid, and they're not just being part of a big group.
The results thus far have been absolutely incredible and beyond our wildest imagination.
If we're telling kids all the time, you need to know this, you need to know that, you need to know this, there's a lack of a motivation. And so what we do is we create situations where kids are really having to think and ask questions, and then they want to search for the answers, and then those answers are meaningful to them.
I think it's important because we're teaching kids to go out in the real world where we want them to not just be robots who answered multiple choice questions, but we want them to be asking real questions and be able to be creative enough to come up with different answers and solutions.
We don't take our subjects and necessarily specifically say this is now language arts, or this is now math, or this is now social studies. We really feel that it's important that everything be integrated the same way it would be in any other setting outside of the school.
At the school I went to before, we usually worked by ourselves and we were usually at our desks. But at this school, we are usually like in partners, and we usually are working with each other, and sometimes we're not working at our own desks.
I started coming to Connect last year, and I like how it's a project-based learning program. Project-based learning is where we do projects instead of just sitting down at a desk and doing worksheet after worksheet. It's where we just make things instead of having to do worksheets about it.
So one of the things that's really important about learning in school that we don't consider most of the time is that emotion is a huge part of everything that we do. How we interact with each other and how we interact with the subject matter. And so we teach kids to identify their emotions, to talk about their emotions, to communicate their emotions, and also to solve problems on their own. So this is a huge important piece of teaching children, not just that they have emotions and not just that they have thoughts and feelings about things, but they can use those thoughts and emotions to actually make a change in the world.
You know, I was in one of the projects called the Soapbox Derby, and we were able to, work as a community with friends, with other, parents. We think that that's one of the best things for our kids, because when our kids wake up and, realize that they don't have to come to school, but they want to come to school, that for us was one of the big achievements.
From the very beginning, it's been important to us that we serve the whole of Redwood City. Redwood City is diverse, and it spreads across large differences, both socioeconomic, linguistically, and ethnically. And we always wanted to make sure that we have a little microcosm in our school. We think this is really important because once the students go out into the community, they're going to be part of this diverse community, and we want them to be able to navigate it.
So Connect was founded by a group of Redwood City families, and this is a school that we built for the city that we call home. Something that we really wanted to bring to every student from all different kinds of backgrounds and let them be part of an educational community that really lets them thrive as individual people, that lets them explore their strengths, that makes sure that every student is supported and challenged to learn as much as they can.
What is most important in our child's development here is that she is academically challenged, that she is supported emotionally, and that she becomes a positive member of the community. And all of those things are achieved each and every day here.
Hands-on.
Minds open.
Hearts in.